The latest. Thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. Sorry about my voice, and I hope to be with you soon. Africans, we have been speaking, yet a lot of us were still sleeping until now that people are rising up to know that what we have been saying is actually the truth. Because we cannot live in a system that we believe that with this system we can have what we want to have for these decades, yet we are seeing nothing. And if we continue to be holding on to that system, believing in that system again, then we are not ready for a change. Africa, we have seen that. We can never move forward if we don't have a revolution. That is the only thing that is going to set us free. But until then, we'll continue to be in this bondage. Everywhere is burning, from Cameroon to Ivory Coast and now to Tanzania. Tanzania is ablaze. Everywhere there is fire because the youth believe that before they even cast their vote, Hajia Hassan Suluhu has been declared the winner before even the day. So they don't even want to participate in this electoral process except the few who are still sleeping and believe that they can actually speak through that system. So the people in Tanzania, the youth, have decided to take to the street demanding justice. And who will give us this justice? Because the main opposition leader has been charged of treason. The military has also been seen with the people, and we are hoping, because the people are calling on to the military for them to do something. It's not only about demonstrating. We've seen that at the end of the day, there was a change in Madagascar, and now the people are looking up to you, the military, to come in and set us free because democratic elected leaders have failed us.
Very confused.
Nami tayari nimeshakamilisha zoezi hili, na niwaombe wa Tanzania wale ambao bado wako nyumbani wajitokeze, waende wakafanye wakatimize haki yao, wakapige kura.
Ruling party and its government have described as an election, but a majority of Tanzanians do not see it as such. They see it as a performance staged to create an illusion of democratic process, which in fact is not the case. It is actually Samia against Suluhu. Many of us who are in the opposition politics, especially the leadership of Chadema, have almost all gone into hiding.
All right, now protests have just now erupted in Tanzania. Maandamano umeanza rasmi, and I can tell you things are hot in Tanzania. We are keeping tabs on how these people are going to conduct their maandamano. We are yet to see what they're going to achieve with it. On the flip side, I think on the borders between Kenya and Tanzania, there is a lot of heavy presence of police because I mean, Samia Suluhu fears, crossing, Kenyans crossing over to go and help the Tanzanians. Samia, sisi, wacha tukwambie Madam Samia Suluhu, sisi tukiamua, tutakuja hata uweke heavy presence of police. Tutakuja, lakini hii ni maneno yenu na wa Tanzania. Sisi wacheni kutuingiza hapo. Deal with your issues. So kwa saa hii.
As you well know, today the Tanzanians have headed to the polls, and this is just a status update on what's happening across the border. And with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, polling stations have been attacked and brought down. Here's a tip.
Hichi ni kituo cha kupiga kura. Hamna kupiga kura hapa. Tupo barabarani kule.
In Ubungo, the exact same thing has also happened. Roll the tape.
Kupigia kura Ubungo, watu wameamua wafanye kama wanavyoamua kufanya. Hiki ni kituo cha kupigia kura, watu wameamua wafanye. Watu wameamua, wananchi wameamua.
Clearly, you can see these guys are fed up. They've had enough. If you're not going to allow real competitors on the ballot, then what's the whole point of us even voting? Number two, the military has decided to come out and they've joined the citizens in their protest, similar to what happened in Kenya. Here's the tip.
Nacheka ila naogopa.
There is nothing like democracy in Africa, even though a lot of us do not want to believe that there is no democracy. Please, there is no democracy in Africa. And that is why always Captain Ibrahim Traore says that we are in a revolutionary era. And according to him, there is nothing like democracy, because all these leaders that we are seeing were taken outside of the continent, trained and brought back here to come and represent the oppressors. And that is the reason to which we have practiced democracy for all these decades, and we are not seeing a change. Even the people that claim they gave us democracy, their people are rising against them now that they've seen the lies in the system called democracy, even in the West and America. So how much more you, the African who is sitting here, believing that you have democracy, and there are some countries that are practicing democracy. So please, we need to rise up and understand that this fight is in our hands. If only we want to see a better Africa and free ourselves, we need to come together as a people to fight to set ourselves free, because there is nothing that is democracy in any country. If we are to be exposed to the dark things that happened, you understand that even the president you claim you elected, you never elected that person. Even the CIA boss told us, the former CIA boss, that we are just being manipulated because they decide who leads the African. As long as you are serving their interests, it doesn't matter what happens to your people. So we need to wake up and fight for ourselves. Look at that useless organization called African Union that needs to rise and fight for the people. It's rather congratulating the people that are doing nothing. Look at the violence that is happening in Cameroon that we are expecting that African Union will even call Pobia to order. It's rather out saying congratulations to Pobia. Look at what is happening in Ivory Coast. And now we are seeing it happening in Tanzania. Alassane Ouattara made sure that all the main opposition were taken away. It's the same thing that is happening in Tanzania. Chairman of African Union Commission congratulates Paul Biya on re-election and calls for national dialogue in Republic of Cameroon. Instead of you to call Paul Biya to order, look at what they are saying. The chairperson of African Union Commission notes the official proclamation by the Constitutional Council of the Republic of Cameroon on the final result of the presidential election on October 2025. To this effect, the chairman extends congratulations to His Excellency Paul Biya on his victory as the re-elected president of Republic of Cameroon when the people are rising against Paul Biya, saying Paul Biya never won, and we're expecting African Union to make sure that they work to find out the truth and listen to the people. Have you seen where they are? So there's nobody that is here to come and fight for right. It is these democratic elected leaders that make up what they call African Union. So there is nothing they will ever do in the favor of the people. Look at Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso leaders that are doing everything possible to set the people free. We are seeing how they are rising against them. But these ones that are doing nothing, that their citizens are not even in love with them and want them out, we see the African Union will never punish them because whatever they are doing, it serves the interests of their masters. So Africa is boiling. The youth are rising, and we can never continue to allow other people to destroy the future of Africa, and we will have the resources and wouldn't benefit, and it will just be for the few people that we've called to come and lead us. So we need to wake up and fight for a better Africa. The change must be done, and it will come from we the youth. So if there will be something new in Africa, it is we the youth that can do it. And the people in Tanzania, we are with you, and we are hoping that you'll fight to make sure that whatever that you are fighting for, you get a result. The military, you are here to protect the nation and do just that, and not protecting the politicians. United we stand. So that's the latest around the world in Africa, East Africa, and in Tanzania.